drift away.
It's about that time. I'm Lux, and today I want to start a new franchise, a new expansion to the NBA, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So as you see before us, I had to have another team because the team I chose is West Coast. So we had to have an East Coast team just to even out the conferences, which was fine by me. So the other team, this will not be my team, this will be the other conference team, which will just be automatically ran. I'm not going to deal with it, so on and so forth, are the Jacksonville Jackrabbits. Let me just show you. Jacksonville Jackrabbits. The logo is sweet. I think it's from a college, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I didn't pick it. I just downloaded one of the ones that were on there that looked decent. I love the colors. It looks great. It says KC on it. Don't worry about that. And then the jerseys are, you know, decent with the Jack. So go ahead and got that. Now this is my team. I wanted to pick a city that had a lot of potential in population and interest in the NBA, so I picked Seattle. Now I wanted to make this as realistic as possible, so what I did was I wanted to pick something that wasn't just an alliteration. I just didn't want to do like Seattle Seahawks or Seattle Sonic. I wanted to do something that had to do with the city, so I picked the Pioneers because one of their biggest areas is, or their main area I should say, is Pioneer Square. So we are the Seattle Pioneers. Here's the reason why I picked them. Their population is 3 million, which is great. Their income is pretty good, not amazing, but I mean it's pretty good compared to other cities. And then the fan interest, was higher at one point. It said 99 at one point. I don't know how that changes or how that goes down, but it did say 99 or 90 at one point. It's all good though. We're gonna go ahead and move forward. Here is our team logo. I love this logo, by the way. The Pioneer. It's got the words right across, the basketball behind them. Now, I know in the color triangle that's like a teal. It's not. It's green. I don't know why I came up that way. The court I based off of the original, or not the original, I shouldn't say, the 2012 Amway Center Orlando Magic court. That's what it's based off of. I really love that court. And then the jerseys. The jerseys are so sick. So for the home jersey, I wanted to keep it as realistic as possible, so I kept the Nike signs, the NBA logo, and then the sponsor. Now it was hard to pick a sponsor, so what I did was I picked the #1 company that is currently based, their headquarters is currently based in Seattle, which came up, Amazon.com. So that's what I went ahead and did. I wanted to keep it realistic, so I kept the Seattle across the chest with the number right under it. This was the home jersey, so since I wanted to keep it really classic and really simple and clean, so I didn't do much to it. Added the little lines on the side, excuse me, but nothing crazy, and I like the little logo on the leg as well. So let me know what you guys think. If there's anything changes you'd like to see or anything that can make it a little more realistic, of course, I'm always open to hearing your thoughts. The next one is the away jersey, which I wanted to do in green. Same concept, the words across, the logo is the same. But instead of the normal sign, the side, I went ahead with the rounded version, just so it kind of added a little something extra, but still keeping it super clean. Now this next one, the alternate, it's really good. I don't know when I'm going to use it. I might only use it during the playoffs. I don't know, but it's really good. Are y'all ready for this? Boom. Seattle. Dude, I love it. I love it so much. That is the Seattle skyline. It's cool, it's still simple, it's got the sick bottom with the logo on it. I love everything about it. I kind of wanted to make it my away jersey or make it white and make it my home jersey, but it just, I don't know, it just didn't scream normal. I had to have an alternate anyway. Let me know when I should use it. I think I'm going to use it in the playoffs though. I love all three of the jerseys. So that's what we're rocking with jersey wise. I didn't make any changes. So I believe next we're going to be getting to some of the settings, setup options. I am going to do an 82 game series, but I'm not going to make you all sit through all 82, and I'm not going to simulate all 82. What I plan to do is simulate 9 games and play the 10th. So it's a little bit of them, a little bit of me. You guys are getting content, but not overriding. I'm going to do 6-minute quarters on both just for consistency. I prefer 6 minutes, so I'm not sitting here for an hour in the game. fantasy draft is the important part. Fantasy draft is on. Draft order is off. I want it to be, you know, as is. Serpentine is great. Player pool is all NBA teams. I just want current players. So yeah, all NBA teams, right? All NBA teams. Cool. Just wanted to make sure before we got started. Best of 7 as normal. Automatic league expansion is on. Protected players, we're going to keep it 8. I'm not really doing the expansion draft, so I don't know why they ask. Team chemistry on. Salary, everything is normal. All the trades. Anything I want to do with trades? Recently signed trade restrictions. No. Injuries are going to be on and normal, so if they get hurt, they get hurt. I'm not really going to try to play God on that. So, gameplay difficulty. Normally, I play on Pro, but lately I've been winning by like 20 plus points, like every single game, no matter what team I'm using. So, we're going to pump it up to All-Star for the first time. Hopefully, it's not too hard. If it is, I got to suck it up and deal with it. And that is everything. Advanced. The team we're going to be controlling. Let's see if they are here. I hope Pioneers. There they are. So it should take me, if I did it correctly, right into the draft. Just kidding. I forgot about this. See, y'all got excited. Alright, so team is Pioneers. I don't think any of this. All user teams. There we go. All of this is going to be manual. You can skip through it at the end if we need to. There we go. Now we're straight in. I don't know what pick we've got. It's always hard to tell because it always moves a whole bunch. Oh, we are low. I was hoping for top 10. I think I've seen 15th. No, I think 25th. I think we got 25th round pick. There is a chance for me too, right? Do you want to simulate the rest of... No. Next selection. So we're just going to next selection all the way down to us. Oh, man, that is a far down pick. The best player on the board being Gordon Hayward. Victor Oladipo's good. I like a good Victor Oladipo. We want somebody we can build the team around. Hassan. I like Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside's good. I'm thinking that is our best. Draymond Green is also very good. DeAndre Jordan. We might take Blake Griffin. We might take Blake. But Hassan can play the 2. Or I'm sorry, he can play 2 roles. He can play the 4 or the 5 if we absolutely need him to. I feel like Victor Oladipo is good, but I don't know if he's worth first round pick. DeAndre Jordan's good too. Let's see, he's got good defense, the rebounding, both good. Let's go Hassan. Let's go Hassan Whiteside. First round pick, Hassan Whiteside. And we get the what do we get? 26th. The 26th round pick hurts. That hurts, but what can you do? You got to deal with it. So I'm gonna skip through back to us. Let's see who's available. So we already got a center. We don't need another center, so we can skip these first 3. Mike Conley. Mike Conley is very, very good. Mike Lowry is another good one. Those are both definite possibilities. Eric Bledsoe. Kind of like a 3-pointer there, if that's cool. But Eric Bledsoe might be good off the screens, though. Let's see what the difference is. 85, 85, 83. He just can't shoot. But compared to... I don't think I'm going to take Lowry now. I think I'm either going to take Conley or Eric Bledsoe. So what's this? B, B, B are all important. B and A. B, 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 A or B, 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 A. See, he's got... See, it's so hard. Okay. We're going to go with... See, all that doesn't really matter to me. It's all about the inside with him, with the point guard position. So about inside, mid, 3-point playmaking, perimeter D. Which he has only got better for perimeter D and playmaking. We might have to go Mike Conley. No inside D, but that's not a huge deal. He's just got a better mid and a better 3. By how much, though? Those are C pluses. So it's only by 1 in the 3 and by 2 in the We can get a lights out shooter if we need to. We could pick one up later. So let's go Eric Bledsoe. He can dunk. I know he can kind of shoot from the middies. I've played with him before, but it was like a long time ago. Let me skip through again since I mean, we're not really keeping up with what they're picking anyway. 3rd round pick. So we have a point guard. We have a center. Eric Gordon. We were talking about getting a lights out shooter, and he is definitely a good shooter. Avery Bradley, also pretty decent. Let's see. Hold on. Shooting. Let's look at the top 3 right now, which is Eric Gordon, Avery Bradley, and Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is just not a shooter like that. He's getting old. We're trying to build somebody that lasts, so I don't think Dwayne Wade is going to be an option right now. We have for small forward, nothing I'm really too hyped about. Again, nothing I'm too hyped about. So we're definitely going to go shooting guard, and I'm thinking I'm going to take Eric Gordon versus Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley does have better defense, but it looks like that's about it. It's just a better defense. So we're going to go Eric Gordon. We wanted a lights out shooter, and I feel like we got a decent one at that. All right, so let's see. Going through 4th picks, we have a point guard, shooting guard, and a center. We're looking for the 3rd and the 4th position, the small forward and the power forward. So let's just go to those sections. Rudy Gay, Bojan Bogdanovic, I hope I said that right, and then Robert Covington. We have Zach Randolph, Serge Ibaka, and then Mike Beasley. And then Dirk Nowitzki's got the same rating, so we'll count him. Ooh, Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris might be a decent pick up here. But Rudy Gay can pop. What's his defense looking like? Not great. Not great defense. But Rudy Gay can play now, and he's relatively cheap as well. Mike Beasley. How's Mike Beasley looking? He kind of hurts on the defensive end. I think we're going to take Rudy Gay. I feel confident with that. Rudy Gay is. I haven't played with him yet, but I mean, I'm sure we're going to get somebody I haven't played with, so we'll be basing it off of, and it's going to get some getting used to. But I'm excited overall. So far, our team's looking good. So we still need a power forward. Is our last position we need to fill for these starters. So our options are Kenneth Faried, which I really don't want to take. Thaddeus Young, Ersan Ilyasova, and then I believe the last one's Marvin Williams. Taj Gibson, Markieff Morris, which we were just looking at his brother, I believe. We don't care about Mike Scott. I like Ilyasova. I shoot very well with Ilyasova. He's not a great shooter, but I shoot well with him. But to turn him as a starter, that's the thing. I don't like Kenneth Faried. I feel like he doesn't have enough range. He has to get it to the basket or else. And then if he doesn't, then it's just not worth it. But Ilyasova is very cheap as well. He only wants $1 million. And I can shoot with him. I forgot, what does his screen look like? Because we might be using him for screens quite a bit. Where's that at? Would that be in here? Do they even show screens in this game? I don't think so. Pick and roll defense. I think that's it. Just the pick and roll defense. That's not great. Alright. Low post. Nope, that's defense. Sorry about that. I gotta silence my phone. I forgot. Nope, doesn't show you. Okay. Let's do it. Let's just take Ersan. Let me silence my phone real quick. Sorry about that. Cool. Alright, so let's just get to the next selection. So we have our entire starters. I believe it's Mike Conley, Eric Gordon, Rudy Gay. Who do we just pick up? Ersan Ilyasova, and then the big boy, Hassan Whiteside. So now we're looking for the bench. And we can really take anything here. Just anything that looks good. And something that looks really good is Pat Beverly. I like Patrick Beverly. I like him a lot better than Jeremy Lin. I feel like I feel like that makes more sense. Yeah, okay. I agree. Patrick Beverly might be the choice here. Don't want Kenneth Faried. Not a big Thaddeus Young fan. Rondo can't shoot. They say he's a C, but that man can't shoot. No. Jeff Teague. He wants a lot of grip. 19. Might be worth it. Let's compare him to Pat Bev here. So he's got so Jeff Teague has a better inside, better mid, and a better playmaker. But that means Patrick Beverley has better defense and a better three-pointer. And he's coming off the bench, so defense is going to be important. Let's take him. Let's take Pat Beverley. Pat, man, I like him. I like him a lot. I like him IRL, like way too much. He's very good, but not my favorite point guard. I always tell people my favorite point guard and they act all crazy. My favorite point guard currently in the game is Ricky Rubio, but we're not getting into that. So we have a point guard, so now we're looking for any of the other positions. So we're still pretty open here. We have Marvin Williams, Jonathan Simmons. I don't know much about him. AJ Barrera. Oh, no, we only point guards. We have 2 point guards. No more point guards. And then Taj Gibson, Jamal Crawford, Ed Davis, right? Ed Davis. Oh, man, this is tough. I'm kind of looking at Taj-ish. Not Ish Smith. I'm kind of looking at him kind of, not Ish. Jonathan Simmons. Jamal Crawford's okay. I've used him. I haven't used Jonathan Simmons, though. I haven't seen him play. He doesn't look awful. Perimeter defense is good. That's a good perimeter defense for being this low in the season. Yeah, I'm taking him. I'm taking him. Jonathan Simmons. I kind of like to have an offensive starters and then the defensive bench, just in case, because then you can switch it around if you need to. All right, so we have point guard and we have shooting guard. So now we're looking for 3, 4, and 5 position, which we have Marvin Williams, Taj Gibson. Let's just look at it this way. Hold on. So we have PJ Tucker, Omari Caspi, that's how you say his name, Royce O'Neal, Glenn Robinson III, Nick Young. Hello. Nick Young might not be a bad pickup. Definitely looking at Nick Young right now. I'd like to look at Ryan Anderson, but that's too much money. I don't know what makes you think you're that good. David West, another good idea. So we're looking at Nick Young. We're looking at David West. And the centers usually I don't pick up till later. Nothing great anyway. Nothing great losing somebody else for. So David West, I like him to have a good inside, a decent mid, and then good inside defense for my power forwards, which he has B, A, and then A for the inside D, which is great. For my small forwards, I like to have perimeter defense, mids, insides, and sometimes 3 points, which he has everything but perimeter defense and not a great inside. I think we're going to take David West on this one. He can't shoot the 3, which is okay. He can shoot the mid, he can shoot the inside. He's got good defense inside. Let's take D West. So now we're just looking for the 3 and 5 position when we come back up. So let's see, we're looking for a small forward, which Nick Young is still on the board. Nick Young is still here. We might be able to pick them both up. Ooh, Terrence Ross though. Terrence Ross is a beast. Let's compare the two. Terrence Ross and Nick Young. So Ross has a better inside, better mid. That's really all that matters. But that means that Nick Young has a better 3 and better defense. No, they're the same defense. So really, Nick Young just has a better 3-point. And that's it. So yeah, we're going to take Terrence Ross on that deal. We'll take him. It's a $5 million difference, but I feel like it's worth it because we've saved money elsewhere. So I feel like that's okay. Terrence Ross, sorry. Plus, he was recently on the Magic, and I got to have at least one past Magic player. And I think he's our first one, so I'm not too upset. So now we are looking for a center, right? Let me double check and make sure. Yes, we're looking for a center now. Oops, wrong button. Choose player. centers. So you have Aaron Baines. So for my centers, I like to look for inside, mid, inside D. That's what I like to look for. So with Aaron Baines, he's got the inside of a C, which looks like is about the best as anybody else's out there. Middy's an A, which is good. I don't care about the 3. Inside defense is D. Oh, and rebounds is an A-. So he's not bad at all. What about, sorry, I'm hitting the wrong thing. There we go. All right, so what about Boban Marjanovic? Can't shoot. Not as good inside. Gonna keep it moving. Muscala. Oh, what's the overall? That's what I need to see. That's an important part. Okay, here we go. Tyson Chandler. No, look at all them F's. No, not gonna happen, big boy. And then Gordon Jang. Got a worse inside D. A little bit better. Yeah, we're gonna take Aaron Baines on that one. It seems like a no-brainer at this point to take Aaron Baines. So now we're just filling in the reserve spots, the in case somebody gets hurt spots. So let's get some mixed players. I think we're gonna get 4 total. So let's get somebody that can play point and shoot, somebody that can play shoot and power, somebody that can play power or center, and then somebody just center, I guess, whatever's kind of left. So let's get somebody who can play a dual role. Wow, I didn't know we were this low down, man. These guys are not great players. So let's look for a shooting guard that can play point, I guess, or a point guard that can shoot. So that means Jose Calderon. What's his perimeter defense look like? Ooh, that hurt my feelings. Raul Nato. So I guess a C+ isn't bad for defense. What about a shooter that can play point? Maybe that's better off. So somebody with a good playmaking. I feel like we're going to have at least one injury this year, so that's why this is like super important. I know somebody's going to get hurt. He just has no... How are you going to be a shooting guard with no inside, like at all? I'm thinking this is our best bet. I don't love it. Etwan Moore. He's got a good mid, great 3-point. It's only if somebody gets hurt, so we're going to pick him up. And he's cheap, which is important at this point. Because we don't want to spend money on someone that's barely going to play. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we've got the shooting guard that can play both. Let's find a big that can do both. Oh, there's a power. Ooh, I know he can do both. What about anybody here that can play? Nope. I know Fry can play both. He can play power forward and center if he needs to. Patrick Patterson. What's his rebound look like for Channing Fry? C+. Scholas is better. But he's definitely more of a... See, I see him as a center. I don't know why they have him as power forward. I guess because of his... No, his inside defense ain't bad either. I think we'll take him because he can shoot. He's popping threes. He can play the power forward. He's got the inside D of a C, which is okay. That's pretty bad. That rebound C+ is not great. What about Chris Humphries? Ooh, Marquise Spates. I know he can pop. Wow, they have him as a C+. He can shoot. I don't know what y'all talking about. But it's about the same anyway. Alright, we're going to take Channing Fry. But Marquise Spates is hella cheap. Holy shit. Marquise Spates is slow, if I'm not mistaken, though. Like, real slow. Not a big difference. I'm sorry, it's taking me so long. I'm just going through so much thought process. He has a better inside, worse mid, worse 3. But how often is he going to be popping threes, even as a point guard? Power forward. Imagine Marquise Spates is a point guard. We'll take Spates. We're going to take Spates. So now we're looking for a medium backup. Which is going to be so bad. I know they're going to be just garbage. Solomon Hill, which I always he 12 dog. I'm sorry, if you're a 72 overall, you're not gonna get that 12 million. I'm sorry. It's just I don't know what you're thinking. Matt Barnes, hello. Nah. Paul Pierce, you know he's gonna retire. Doug McDermott, still on the board. Why is Doug McDermott still here? I guess because his defense is lacking. Let's take Doug. Let's take Dougie McDermott, dude. I don't know why they let him pass him up this far. And then there's our last pick. It can literally be whatever. Like, it honestly does not matter. Chris Anderson is still here. Not that he's good. He's just, I find him very interesting, as I'm sure we all do a little bit. Let's get somebody cheap as shit, real talk. Chris Anderson, he's still here. Like, he's cheap. He plays. He's not a great player, but I mean, he shows up. His inside D is good, and his rebound is decent for being this far on the list. Let's take him. Chris Anderson, welcome to the team. Birdman. And that should be all. I think we're doing 14, right? Yeah, all right. So, exit draft. Now we'll take a look at our team, and that will be the end of this episode. We're going to load the draft class. 2018 draft class. That's fine. I feel like this is a good guy I can trust here. I trust him. Storylines to be generated and applied to the players in this draft class may affect their attribute. That's fine. We'll take it. Alright, cool. So let's go look at the squad in order, if that's cool. So we'll do it this way. Game plan for all teams. There we go. So, at point guard, Eric Bledsoe, Eric Gordon, double Eric, that's cool. Rudy Gay, Ilyasova, and Whiteside. How do I feel about that? Pretty confident. I think we're going to get a better power forward down the road, but as of right now, I'm feeling hyped. Off the bench is Patrick Beverly, Jonathan Simmons, David West, Aaron Baines. Why do they not have him playing? We're going to need to make that change. Alright, so Terrence Ross is going to play here. Here. Oops, wrong one. Here. Here. And then he needs minutes. So let's see who's hogging up minutes here. Aaron Baines. He's hogging up minutes. And so is Moore. Y'all don't need minutes. Get the fuck out of here. What y'all trying to play for? Alright, so let's see. Good minutes, good minutes. I want Whiteside playing a lot out there. Cool. I'm feeling confident with that. I'm feeling confident. Let's just move him out of reserves just so I feel better about myself. That just looks better to me. Sorry about that. So I feel like we have a pretty good lineup. Let me know what you think. Let me know what differences you guys would have made. I'm hyped. I think the only trade I'm really going to try to make is getting a different power forward and maybe a better center. Ooh, hold on. That's a problem. We don't have minutes for Baines. I forgot we're using Baines here. So Baines is going to need some minutes. So let's see who's giving him up. Who's our shooting guard? Or small forward, sorry. All right, so let's just take away like that. Because then David West can play if he needs to. I just hope this doesn't throw us off. Let's give you less time and give that to Baines. And then I'll get it figured out later on as well. Do some sim cast, see how the sim plays, see how the coach is just putting people in. But I like this. So, that'll be the end of this episode. Next episode, we will probably make some trades, or try some trades at least. So, thank you for viewing and subscribing, and remember to stay luxurious.